Why does my cat block my path? The fascinating reason revealed. If you live with a cat, and let's face it, if you're watching this, you probably do, you've likely experienced one of the most frustrating and mysterious cat behaviors there is. You're just walking through your hallway, trying to get from point A to point B, when suddenly, there they are. A furry speed bump right in your path. Sometimes they sit and stare. Other times, they actively move to intercept you. It can feel almost intentional. But why do cats do this? Is it attention-seeking? A show of dominance? A feline prank? Or is there something deeper going on in their fluffy little heads? Well, it turns out the answer isn't simple. In fact, there are several reasons. Some surprisingly sweet, some a little weird, and others just classically cat. By the way, if you're into decoding strange cat behavior and learning how to better understand your feline friend, consider subscribing. I make weekly videos about cat behavior, care, psychology, and all the curious things your cat does that nobody ever explained. Let's get into it. Reason 1. They want your attention, and they know how to get it. Let's start with the most obvious explanation. Your cat might just want your attention. According to cat behaviorists, cats are highly observant animals that quickly learn cause and effect. If they've noticed that standing in front of you makes you stop, look down, talk to them, or even pick them up, that behavior gets reinforced. It becomes a reliable way to grab your attention. To put it simply, blocking your path equals sign getting noticed. And if you always respond, even if it's just a glance or stepping around them, your cat may interpret that as success. If you think your cat is doing it for attention, test it. Pause, pet them, talk to them gently. See if they respond by calming down or purring. You might just be giving them what they want. And hey, maybe you didn't really need to be in the other room right that second. Reason 2. They're claiming territory, yes, including you. Cats are notoriously territorial animals. They mark what they consider theirs in a variety of ways. Rubbing, scratching, even sitting or lying on things. But one lesser-known way cats assert dominance over territory is simply by occupying space. If your cat likes to plop down in doorways, hallways, or other narrow spaces, especially high-traffic areas, they may be making a very clear feline statement, "This is mine." Their physical presence is also a way of maintaining control over an area. So when they consistently block your path in a particular spot, it might be their way of saying, "I run this hallway now." What can you do about it? Well, if it's truly becoming a problem, try placing a soft bed or cat mat nearby. Give them a new claimed zone that's just out of the way. You might be surprised at how quickly they migrate there. Reason 3. They might be hurting you. And now for one of the stranger theories, one that not everyone agrees on but is definitely intriguing. Some behaviorists believe that cats may attempt to herd their humans. Yes, like sheepdogs. Especially if your cat has a very strong attachment to you, they might guide your movement by walking in front of you, nudging your legs, or even circling your feet. Is it annoying? Absolutely. But is it malicious? Probably not. They might be trying to lead you, most often toward their food bowl, toward the door, or toward a room they associate with good things, like your bed or the kitchen. This is especially common right before mealtimes, or if you're inconsistent with feeding schedules. If you feed them at irregular times, your cat might start to manage your routine themselves. Stick to a feeding schedule. You'll reduce this behavior, and your cat will feel a bit more secure knowing food is coming at a predictable time. Reason 4. Control and power. Here's something that might ruffle a few fur coats. Sometimes your cat just wants to mess with you. Think about it. If your cat blocks your path and you change your movement every time, who's really in charge? It's possible that your cat enjoys watching you alter your course for them. It's a form of low-level control, a way to assert a little dominance in a house where they know they rule, but don't exactly pay rent. This is a fun one to test. Instead of stepping around your cat every time, calmly encourage them to move. Use a gentle voice. Tap your leg. If necessary, give them a soft nudge. You don't need to be aggressive, just firm. This sends a signal. I acknowledge your presence, but I'm not surrendering the hallway. Let me know in the comments, has your cat ever played traffic controller? And who usually wins that standoff? Reason 5. Protection mode activated. Cats may be predators, but they're also prey animals. This means they're incredibly aware of their surroundings and often hypervigilant. Some experts believe that when a cat blocks your path, especially in low-light settings or unfamiliar places, they may be trying to keep you close, monitor you, or even protect you. Yes, you heard that right. You're part of their litter now. It might sound far-fetched, but think about how often cats place themselves in doorways or entry points. These are strategic locations for observing what's coming and going. Your cat may simply be putting themselves between you and potential threats, real or imagined. So next time they get in your way, just know they might be trying to keep you safe. Reason 6. Affection in disguise. There's another possible reason that's far more emotional than tactical. Your cat might just love you. Cats show affection in ways that don't always align with human expectations. Blocking your path, rubbing on your legs, flopping onto the floor in front of you, all of these can be expressions of trust and comfort. Feline behavior specialists says that many cats express love through proximity. That means being near you, in your way, or in your space is their version of saying, "I love you." Take it as a compliment, a weird one, but still a compliment. Reason 7. Sunlight and warmth. Let's get practical for a second. Cats love warmth. As descendants of desert animals, they gravitate towards sunny spots. If there's a sunbeam hitting the hallway floor at 3 p.m. every afternoon, guess where your cat's going to be? That's right in your path. They're not trying to block you, they're just following the warmth. And if that warmth happens to land in a high-traffic area, well, too bad for you. You can't control the sun, but you can try to redirect your cat by offering another cozy alternative, like a blanket, a sunny windowsill, or a heating pad in a quieter corner. Reason 8. Instinctive hunting behavior. Even the most pampered house cat has the heart of a hunter. Blocking paths, lurking in doorways, and positioning themselves in strategic spots might be their version of staying on watch. Cats like vantage points. They like to monitor activity. Doorways, corridors, and walkways give them a full view of movement and sound. So while it might seem like they're just being obnoxious, they could actually be scanning the environment, just in case a squirrel breaks in. Let them feel like the little guardian of the household. It keeps them engaged and entertained. Reason 9. They want to play. Now, let's not forget the simplest explanation of all. Your cat might be bored. If your cat darts in front of you, chases your feet, or swats at your ankles, they may be trying to initiate play. This behavior is especially common in younger or more active cats. It's not an attack, it's an invitation. Play with them. Use toys. Schedule regular play sessions. If their energy is spent during designated playtime, they're less likely to jump out at you when you're just trying to carry your laundry. Final thought, cats are just weird. Sometimes there's no grand theory, no evolutionary explanation, no emotional logic. Sometimes cats are just strange. They do weird things because they're weird creatures. That's part of their charm. Blocking your path might not mean anything at all. It might just be another quirky habit in a long list of cat oddities. But even when they're in your way, they're still letting you into their world. And in the world of cats, that's a big deal. Now, if your cat's behavior is making you feel like they're mad at you or punishing you for something, there are some specific signs to watch out for. And that's exactly what we're exploring in the next video. You might be surprised by what your cat is trying to tell you.